Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Canuck and Nuts with the Vancouver Canucks. We're here in year number 3, in round number 3, and up against the Nashville Predators. So we'll take a look at how we've got here so far. We snuck into the playoffs with a nice victory in the last day of the season against the Ducks. Beat them in 6, and then we went up against Vegas, beat them in 5, and now we're going up against Nashville. I said last series possibly, and I think I said it, we may be the underdog here, but I realized Anaheim right here, they were the first place in the entire Western Conference, and we easily beat them. So I'm wondering how we can go up against Nashville. I'm not trying to jinx or anything, but I think we have a good chance. So we'll take a look again. Forsberg, Granlund, Arvidsson, Tolvanen, Johansson, Yarncroc, Nelson, Turris, Simmons, Little, Gergensons, and Sissons. Yossi Subban, Ekholm, Fabro, Riley, Ellis, Saros and Rinne, and then scratch Forsling and Panik. So, I think, without further ado, why don't we get some starting of the simulation going here. Once again, this is the farthest we have gone in any of our GMs so far, so hoping we could break that spell. Third time's the charm, you know what I mean. So first period, let's see, we're on the road again, first period. And we give up the first goal. It's Cale Yarncroc with the first of the series from the face-off circle. So let's see if we can get that one back, though. It's still early. It's just game number 1, period number 1. Second period. No scoring. They're out shooting us 21-17. And right there, right off the face-off, Kyle Connor gets one, and we're tied up at 1. So let's see if we can continue the trend. There we go. Jake Virtanen right there. We've won every game won so far on the road, so let's see if we continue that, hoping we don't jinx it right there by saying that. So we're under 8 minutes left to go here. We're up 2-1, tied on shots, 29 apiece. And we got another one, Jordan Eberle right there, makes it 3-1, and that'll be all she wrote for Vancouver. Turris gets one late, 15 seconds, and Edler throws one 5 seconds later into the empty net. But once again, we win on game number 1 on the road, so we steal another road game in the first 2 games against teams, which is great. That's what we want to do. So we're going to go into Nashville now in game number 2. Hopefully we can see if we can extend our lead to 2-0, or if we're going back to Vancouver tied at 1. First period. We get one first. It's Brock Besser getting one. And we are down on shots, but we're still up. Let's see if we continue that in the second period. But they get one back. It's Mikael Granlund, almost just over halfway through the period. And it's kind of like last game so far. They took the lead, then we came back and took the lead. But we took a long penalty right there, which is not good to see. They're out shooting us again. They got a good offense, so I won't deny. With under 5 now to go in the period, they have been outplaying us this period by the looks of it. And we're going to go into overtime. You know how I feel about overtime. I don't enjoy this when the simulation. Hard to watch. They've got 40 shots now. Demko played great. And right there, Marcus Johansson from the face-off circle in their zone gets one. And we take a 2-0 series lead back to Vancouver. Take 2 games on the road. And we are in a great state right here for us. Same way we had against Vegas. Up 2 games to nothing going back home. We're going to go into game number 3 without changing anything. We're going to continue this trend, hopefully. And this would be big to get another one right here. So let's see, first period. We get a 2-1 lead off the start. So Johansson gets one first, Kyle Connor, and then Derek Pouliot gets one late with 27 seconds left. 12 shots apiece. Let's see if the second period is any different. Second, we get another one. It's Alexander Edler halfway through that period, and we are up again. Philip Forsberg gets one early in the third on the doorstep. We still lead 3-2 though, and we get another one. Brock Besser again. Brock Besser's been great so far this series. We're out shooting them again, 30-26. Just over halfway through, and we have less than 5 minutes left here in the third period. We're up 4-2, and we may be able to go into. We will. We got another one. Bufflin throws one in the open net, and that is it. Vancouver going to game number 4, up 3-0 on these Nashville Predators, and we have a chance to go to the Stanley Cup final this team has a chance to go to the Stanley Cup final for the first time in over a decade. A lot is on the line here. I'm not changing anything. We're gonna go straight in. we aren't going to go slow some. We're going to do just a regular. It's been working well. Let's see. First period. No scoring. Okay, but they have one more shot than us. That doesn't mean anything, guys. 20 minutes so far played. Let's see if we can get one here. Second period. We get one, but Nashville responds back. So Besser gets one, but Simmons and Ellis return the favor. So we're down by 1 with 20 minutes left in the game. We're up 3-0. So we don't want to. We can lose. We can afford to lose it, but we don't want to. But they take a 2-1 or 3-1 lead right there, with halfway through left. And it might be just like last series, how they took a 3-1, or we took a 3-0 series lead, and they stormed back with 1 game. And that's what it looks like. They're going to win this one 3-1. Can't win them all, so we had a chance to sweep again, but we were unable to accomplish that. Biega down in the Utica hurt, so we're going to go back to game number 5, just like last series again, up 3-1 with a chance to close out. That was not our best game. We could have had a better game. So first period, we take the 1-0 lead. It's Josh Bailey on Pekka Rinne. And that is a good start for us. In the second period, though, it is still 1-0 for us. The final 20 minutes possibly for Nashville's season. This is a big period for us. Bo Horvat's got to lead the way with a nice pep talk before this period. Captain right there, Tyler Bozak, gets one. And we are up 2-0 now with just under 12 minutes to go. But they get one. Ryan Johansson gets one back. And we're halfway through the period now, still up 2-1. And we got another one, Elias Pettersson right there, just outside the face-off circle. And this is looking good for us, guys. Under 3 minutes to go, we're up 3-1. And that will be all she wrote. The Vancouver Canucks are going to the Stanley Cup final for the first time in over a decade. That is great, guys. And Byfuglien's hurt with a bruised hand. Not the greatest news for us, as it's only the 15th. But right there, guys, the Vancouver Canucks, in year number 3 for us, are going to the Stanley Cup final. Wow. I did not expect this, considering we went to the last day and we barely made the playoffs. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm very proud of this team, obviously. And we will wait to see, and the playoffs are over, and we are going up against the Buffalo Sabres. So our team from last GM series, Buffalo, we'll take a look at their team. Well, let's take a look at our stats. Right there you see Brock Besser leading the way with 20 points in 16 games. 10 goals, 10 assists. Elias Pettersson, 16. Connor, 12. Horvat, 11. Eberle, 9. And that's top 6, doing great. Anyone outstandingly not with a point yet? Not really. Everybody's got at least 1 point, which is good to see. So we'll take a look at, let's take a look actually Buffalo, how they got here, so we know what we're going up against. So Buffalo beat Toronto in 5 games, beat Montreal in 7, beat Tampa in 7, and now they're here. We beat Anaheim in 6, Vegas in 5, Nashville in 5. So my plan, guys, for the Stanley Cup Finals is I will, if we are in a position to clinch the final game with the cup, I will play that game. Now you see Buffalo right there, 9-1 in their last 10. I think that's how the end of the season went, so they were on a roll. But they have played a lot more games than us. If it's a Game 7 for sure, though, we will play it, and we will have a lot of highlights. So Buffalo, what are we looking up against? Nylander, Eichel, Reinhart, Skinner, Middlestat, Pavelski, Nordstrom, Kevin Hayes, Scott Wilson, Okposo, Thompson, and Pitlick. Defense, Dahlin, Ristolainen, McCabe, Montour, Scandella, Lawrence Pilut, Scratch, Petrovic, Lindbergh, and Gibbons. Goaltenders, Carter Hutton and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. If Carter Hutton is actually an 83, we have them beat, I think, in most areas. So that looks like it's it for me, guys. This was a very short episode. We're only 9 minutes in. But we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. Not much, but good words to say here. So, like at the end, you saw right there, Byfuglien's out, so Ben Hutton will skate in and take his spot right there. So just take a look at the lines one more time, guys. So Connor, Pettersson, Besser leading the way for us. Then it's Bailey, Horvat, and Eberle, Johansson, Bozak, and Virtanen, McGinn, Gaudette, and Cole Lynn. And on defense, it's Hughes and Pietrangelo, Edler, and what would be Byfuglien, but now it's Hutton, Pouliot, and Stetcher, and the goaltender Thatcher Demko. leading the way. Let's take a look. 937 save percentage, goals against under 2. There we go, guys. So yeah, that's it for me here, guys. So if you like the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, drop a comment and tell me how proud you are of these Canucks for making the Stanley Cup final, and follow us on social media. That's it for me, guys. You guys take care. When we come back, we're gonna play Stanley Cup Finals and try for the first cup in Canucks history. Take care.